Yeah. Well, what if we made our own plastic?
Ooh, that'd be really fun. Let's go try. Let's go see what we can do.
Let's do a bioplastic that is made from all renewable ingredients.
Ooh, that sounds very interesting and stimulating.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's make some bioplastic. So as you can see, we have 4 ingredients that are edible, completely edible: cornstarch, water, glycerin, and white vinegar. All of these things can be found online or at your local grocery store. They're very easy to acquire. So what we're going to add first is all of these ingredients into a cold pot. So you don't want to turn the fire on just yet, because the process is pretty quick. So first we're going to start with the cornstarch. We're going to take 1 tablespoon of the cornstarch. Some people like to use tapioca flour, but I just want to stick to what I know works, which is the cornstarch. Then we're going to do 4 tablespoons of distilled water. So we want to use distilled water because with mineral water, it has other elements in it, versus distilled water, it's all of the minerals are taken out. So it is just purely H2O. Then we want to do 1 teaspoon of glycerin, and this really has a thick oily consistency, so this will allow the plastic to have more flexibility to it. So we want to make sure we get all that in there because it sticks a little bit to the spoon. And then lastly, we want to do 1 teaspoon of white vinegar. All right, and then you just stir it all together. Now you want to continue to stir the mixture consistently because it does solidify very fast and you don't want to burn it. So continue to stir until it turns into a silicone-like texture. And then when it's no longer moist, it's more of a gel, clear gel consistency, then you're going to take that and spread it on tin foil or a cookie sheet and let it sit for 2 days.
All right, so the results are in. We allowed our bioplastic to sit for about 7 days. Now, typically you only need to allow it to sit for 2 days, but we wanted to see what would happen and what the density would be like if we allow it to sit for longer. So our first batch, we used tin foil and we spread it really thin on the tin foil. And the results are it turns into like a sheet that's actually really flexible. It kind of feels like a plastic bag, but very durable and really, really strong. So this was wonderful. The one thing that I will say to do differently is to use a flat cookie sheet, because when we did pull up the pieces of the bioplastic from the tin foil, it did tear. So when it comes to utilizing a mold, you'll get better results. And then also using a flat cookie sheet, you'll also get better results as well. But long story short, it turned out absolutely amazing and I can't wait to actually use it to create something. Now the second batch, we did the same thing except for I spreaded it really thick. So the result is it looks like acrylic. So it's really hard and it's thick. And so utilizing this in a mold will be absolutely wonderful for packaging, for things that we use on an everyday basis. I mean, it's just really wonderful how thick it came out. So very durable. Now, I also wanted to understand, okay, well, what would happen if we left it in water? So we did that. We put a piece of the thinner bioplastic and we left it in water for 4 days. And the only thing that changed is that some of the thin sides, because again, when we did the thin layer, it wasn't evenly spreaded. So some of the thin ends, it did kind of break off very easily, which is fine. But then the thicker side, it does rip, but it's still very solid and it's thick. So not only will it hold its form in water, this has been in water for about 72 hours, but it also will disintegrate in when we're done and we're disposing it, it'll disintegrate, because the main issue with plastic is that it doesn't disintegrate. It turns into microplastics that organisms in the ocean feed off of, and it ultimately is mutating DNA and causing infertility and also defects in animals and also in people. So what this does is it's made from all natural materials, and it's very, very, very sturdy, even when it's been in water after 72 hours. So great option for creating things that need to be stored in something else. Now, also what we did was I took a piece of the thinner bioplastic and I put it in the refrigerator for 72 hours as well. And guess what? It kept its form and it kept its shape. So this is a smaller piece, but as you can see, it's still really flexible, but it's very durable. And that's what we want. So when it comes to like food containers, I mean, styrofoam, they're so single use, right? Being a conscious consumer is thinking about how to reduce our reliance on single use products. So utilizing this and putting it in the refrigerator, it still kept its shape, it still kept its density, it's still in really good condition, it's still thick, and it could be used for so many different things. So I hope that you learned a lot.
That was so much fun.
It actually was.
Yeah. You know, I hope that inspires everyone to, to start using less plastic use and be very careful about how much plastic you are using.
Thank you for taking this journey as a conscious consumer, and subscribe and like so that you can stay updated on all the next items that we continue to reduce our reliance on plastic.
And always remember to be what? A conscious consumer.